Xwa No Limits live streaming here from Louisiana. And it's something I'm not familiar with. But regardless, that we have a brand new face here within the XWA, that being Jennifer Loco. Now a lot of people expected her to pretty much show up within the XWA, but never, I want to say, anyone's lifestyle pretty much will be her showing up now. And there you see that for Jennifer Loco having the 3 skulls on the back of her jacket. And I believe those 3 skulls are supposed to represent her and her 2 brothers. I could be wrong. And now here comes her opponent, that being Samantha Bay. Got the match cards up, and here we go. New signee taking on, I want to say, the SoCal Grizzly, and here we go here for, I wouldn't say the first match of tonight, but it feels like it. And finally, Samantha Bay landing the springboard cutter. Well, not springboard cutter, but a stunner. And now taking down, well, pretty much Jennifer Loco with feed. Keep in mind that this is her first ever match within the XWA, or possibly being called the EWL, well, by next month. Now for Samantha Bay, pretty much looking to try for somewhat of a chicken wing submission move, but instead, well, let go of it. Loco moving out of the way. Now, you have to realize that for Jennifer Loco, she does have a small background in high-flying lucha libre, but that's technically roughly about it. Because pretty much the photo will pretty much paste itself here, way second covered by Bay. And a kick out by Loco. So far, not so good. Well, for the debuting Jennifer Loco counter. And now, Jennifer looking to capitalize on a possible situation. But instead, not going outside the ring, but instead for Bay rolling back inside. So now into the rope go for Jennifer Loco. Taking it up into a Samoa drop by Samantha Bay. Cover. And it'll be a kick out at 1. After Samantha Bay tried to at least observe, well, her opponent, and trying to at least figure out what best way to take him out. Her go for a corkscrew moonsault, but misses the target as the Loco rolling herself back in the ring in time. So now Jennifer Loco turned to fly with a backflip and somewhat of a back slam. There you can hear Jennifer Loco roaring at the crowd and looking to take action against Samantha Bay. However, it does not work in his favor. So Now into the rope going for Jennifer Loco, and now Samantha Babe pretty much looking for pretty much to drop the bomb on Jennifer Loco. Cover. And it's all she wrote for the new star.
Here is your winner, Samantha Babe.
Let's see here. Oh, wrong arena, hold up. I can fix that. Let's see here. There we go. The fuck? But anyway, our next matchup, pretty much, if you think that was going to be all for your debut to start, you would be wrong. But because our next matchup will be, if I could just pull up these fuck ass match cards. But our next matchup will include Cassidy Morgan taking on Megan Page in one-on-one competition. And that match is coming up next. And now we're back here in Louisiana for technically this would be the actual first match to kick off the show, but given the fact that for Jennifer Loco wanted to have a match already, so I guess that was the first match, but this would be the real first match, but we're calling it the second. So this woman here is Cassidy Morgan. And pretty much she said that if you don't believe in magical girls, that you might as well believe in a magician, that being, well, Miss Morgan.
And from Madison, Wisconsin, Girl Dynamite, Megan Page.
And here comes Megan Page. Now, of course, after Megan, her last appearance was, I believe, during Ladies Fight Night. It was either Ladies Fight Night or the Women's Gauntlet. Yeah, it was the Women's Gauntlet that she made her last appearance. Well, but now she is back, and she is ready to face off against Cassidy Morgan. And we would like to remind everyone that SWA's Danger Zone 3 will be taking place on March 5th and March 6th. So don't go anywhere. But here we go into our second match of the night, and after Megan Page already started off red with a bit of a combo, but now for Cassidy Morgan almost looking to go for the same thing. Great counter by Megan Page. And so far, now if you want to go ahead and judge Megan Page's track record, well, pretty much into her own career, you can't say that she does have pretty much like a flexible amount, well, of wins and surprisingly losses in her career. But you have to remember that technically she's one of the second generation high flyers. So pretty much, she's literally at pretty much the same level of Taylor Ford when she was still in the company. And now ignoring all of that, Cassidy Morgan looking to be in control of the matchup. So Megan Page with the counter, but another counter again, this time by Cassidy Morgan. So far, all things are slightly not going good for Cassidy Morgan, covered now by Megan Page, but a kick out, and not even at one. Now into the rope going for Megan, but now Cassidy Morgan pretty much at least trying to understand her opponent, but instead of just going, well, full balls to the wall like she does in the independent scene. They really try to take a stomp out of the Megan Page, and tries to at least try to clear the ground before going for a standing moonsault. Now almost outside of the ring, going for Megan Page, pretty much for Cassidy Morgan. At least trying to focus onto the opponent, but utilizing the rope was pretty much to trap Megan Page in what seemed to be a stunner, and the fight is going to be taken onto the outside. Back inside the ring now for Megan Page with pretty much Cassidy Morgan right on her tail. You have to remember, Megan Page is a high flyer at heart. So she's not afraid to get a bit technical, well, if the matchup calls for it. So now, stomp onto the ankle. Afraid of trying to limit with Cassidy Morgan, or pretty much running speed or some sort. Now it's for both women. And now it's kicking on the afterburner A2 corner going for Cassidy Morgan counter. And now Morgan throwing Paige into the rope. Morgan trying to hybrid extend Megan Page's whole arm, but instead it was actually utilized and she connected, well not connected, but followed up with a drop kick. My apologies. Now it's up onto the arm and Cassidy Morgan out in full control of the matchup. Right here in Louisiana, but now Megan Page, Sling Blade ends up connecting and trying to at least get rid of the left arm. But if there's one thing that Megan Page shouldn't do is to underestimate her opponent if you're looking to finish this match for quick before it gets even more hectic. And playing with that being the trifecta. Cover. Kick out by Cassidy Morgan at 2. Now Megan Page going for a standing moonsault. It connects. Surprisingly, she's not taking a pinfall attempt there. Instead, going for a suplex into the corner, and now you see her, and now you don't, because there is Cassidy Morgan. As we did mention pretty much during the entrance that this woman is a magician at heart, so she's not afraid to pull a trick pretty much out of her sleeve. And that would be some sort of vanishing act. Now kick to the upper back, and I believe that for Megan Page might be at a loss for words, and almost just as confused as we are on commentary. But now, a bit of a misdirection, but now, pretty much for Cassidy Morgan, we're pretty much utilizing pretty much her short gymnastics background. Yeah, I don't know, but I think that for Megan Page could have just met her match here. Now for Cassidy Morgan, we can't understand that she is somewhat, well, I would say somewhat hurt in this scenario. Now, well, for Megan Page, looking to fly. If not one, then the second one will connect, that being the false moonsault cover. A kick out by Cassidy Morgan at 2. Another standing moonsault connect. For Megan Page, she does not know what can she do, but yet going onto the top rope, trying to connect with a massive elbow off the top. However, Cassidy Morgan moved out of the way in time. So now for Morgan, trying to at least capitalize on the fact that Megan Page had missed the elbow drop, trying at least to snap the arm off of the shoulder, but doesn't work. And after Cassidy Morgan, pretty much saying, and for her last trick, well, she will finish this match in a blink of an eye. After Sky High ends up connecting. But now, Cassidy Morgan will pretty much want to at least lure her opponent in within the trap for a slingshot facebuster, in which he calls that move last trick.
Here's your winner, Cassidy Morgan.
And we can properly say, but we can probably say that welcome for Cassidy Morgan into the XWA's Women's Division. Our next matchup is pretty much shaping up to be, I want to say, kind of a big one here. Well, pretty much after the first, well, I wouldn't say first time, but it'll be the first time in single competition. Well, pretty much nonetheless, as it will be, oh shit. As I was saying, as it will be Jay Storm of AIW taking on a new entity within, well, pretty much the cruiserweight division, if we ever had one. And that being a person known as Mascara de Calavera. So not much is known about the guy, but all we know is that pretty much in Mexico, where Mascara pretty much gained most of his popularity from, a lot of people were saying that he technically pretty much a version of Impulse that we never seen before. And let's hope those rumors are right, because, well, let's just hope those rumors are right, because our third matchup tonight, high flying action, Jay Storm taking on Mascara next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 228 pounds, the future Jay Storm.
So here comes Jay Storm, in which, if I remember correctly, he's supposed to be defending his championship in AIW in the coming week. For those that want to watch AIW, you can go ahead and, well, pretty much you can go ahead and watch AIW on Twitch. Seems like a lot of people in Louisiana are, I want to say, quite familiar with Jay Storm and his talent. But are people familiar with Mascara? Pretty much no music, pretty much just letting pretty much the crowd try to soak it in. But yet, this young man here is Mascara de Calavera.
And his opponent, from parts unknown, weighing in at 215 pounds.
So technically this would be considered Mascara's first ever match in the United States, to be exact. But he has pretty much a handful of matches from across the world. That being in Mexico. Well, pretty much that being in Mexico, the United Kingdom, Japan even. And that was just only a few that are mentioned. So we can say that for Mascara does have a busy schedule on his hands. But now pretty much taking his craft into the US, it's only just the tip of the iceberg. There you see Jay Storm, and there you see, well, Mascara. And here we go here for our third match. Almost off rip. That for Mascara trying to start off this match hot and ready like a Little Caesar's pizza. For technically trying to really put away Jay Storm. Now you have to realize that for Jay Storm, he is also kind of a quick opponent in the ring. The time I would kind of say that this match is almost match made in heaven. And now for Jay Storm attempting to rip the mask off of Mascara, but pretty much instead doesn't go for it. Now to be quiet here for a pullback cutter. Jay Storm with no way for him of stopping. He just wants to finish off well, Mascara as quick as he can. Pretty much after Jay Storm, attempting to try and get rid of Mascara the quickest way he can. First, at least assert his dominance, because if my memory is correct, there is someone within AIW that does hate luchadors. So let's just hope he doesn't end up in this company, because he's gonna have a major problem with Mascara. And you see what that person have did to a luchador. Technically attempted to try to write them off in terms of a crash out. But we're not going to get too far into it. But now, Jay Storm as we try to pick up Mascara. However, the Mascara managed to counter. And into corner going for Jay Storm. Mascara now trying to put him into a 3 of woe. And whatever Mascara is thinking is not going to be pretty. Now going for a top rope stomp. Well, double stomp onto Jay Storm that was still stuck in the 3 of woe position. Elbow drop misses the target. And Jay Storm could be able to capitalize here, putting well Mascara into the corner. Mascara ends up countering, tries to go off the top springboard, doesn't work to his advantage. And he gets a bit of back and forth now. After Jay Storm, someone did an unnecessary backflip and carried it into a kick in the face. Well, a Mascara. However, it will only grant him the 1 count off the middle rope. Well, Jay Storm almost utilized the same exact move as Jennifer Loco earlier on in the match. Well, not earlier on in the match, but earlier on. Well, pretty much in the whole event. So far, it's only just a bit good. Now for Jay Storm, now has Calavera. Well, Calavera. So, turn Calavera outside. But now there's a spear from by Mascara. Now, if there's one thing that a lot of people are trying to figure out, who is really under the mask of Mascara de Calavera? Because there's rumors online that for Mascara could potentially be Impulse under the mask, or it could be someone that we know very well within the company and we haven't seen in a long while. That we do not know. And then the other rumors saying that Mascara is his own person. There is no secret. There is no somewhat of a secret identity. This is who I am. And now, for rolling over, covered by Jay Storm. And Jay Storm will get the win on Mascara.
Here's your winner, the future Jay Storm.
Now our next matchup here will be Impulse taking on was the 2025 Gauntlet of the Immortals Rumble winner, Jason Flash. Pretty much as it was said by him in the press conference that he will be facing off against Mason Page at Danger Zone. So we do wish Jason Flash good luck because Mason Page is pretty much a very tough opponent. This fucking match could load faster, that would be perfect. Now, here comes Impulse in what seems to be, well, brand new gear.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Charlottesville, Virginia, weighing in at 215 pounds.
The frame of what Impulse said that apparently, well, he is going to finish off, well, I want to say the 2024 season of the SWA with a bang. And let's just hope he is honoring his word with it.
His opponent from Australia,
and here comes Jason Flash. Not much is said about this man right here, but the only thing that we do know is that this man have won, well, the 2025 Gauntlet of the Immortals Rumble match. And with that win on his shoulders, he is capable of challenging, well, pretty much challenging for a championship of his choice. And he chose to face off against Mason Page, well, in just in the coming weeks. But before he can get there, he's gonna have to at least make a small name for himself. Because he just can't walk into, well, the Immortals Rumble, win the match, well, face off against someone for the championship and technically leave. No, he will have to make his name very known here within the SWA. Because if the Rumble win won't be enough, that for damn sure, him pretty much defeating a few opponents and at least getting a decent win-loss record would do just that. There you see Impulse out on ringside, not giving a single care in the world. But he's ready to go. And so is, I want to say, the Dragon, Jason Flash. I don't know, does he have any nicknames? If he does, I am so sorry that I did not know about it sooner. But here we go here. Flash against Pulse. So far for Jason Flash, pretty much trying to at least use the technical wrestling style, flipping Impulse over, going for a backstabber of some sort, and cover almost immediately. And a kick out one by Impulse. Now for Jason Flash, going straight for the rope, seeming to be, I want to say, like a double cardiac kick or something. And now Flash lifting up Impulse, laying him down, went directly into the center of the ring, but a kick out at nothing. Now that's talking about opening sequence for pretty much a corkscrew for moonsault almost to the outside. Well, not corkscrew moonsault, corkscrew senton to the outside. Now I will say this now, that for Jason Flash is a very fast opponent. For almost like nothing that Impulse had dealt with, because he has dealt with other very fast high flyers. For example, Mr. Blue, Nathan Walker. Well, Mr. Blue and Nathan Walker, just to name a few. But now, back inside the ring, going for Impulse with Jason Flash directly coming up behind. Now for Impulse, looking to try to use the Blue Thunder Bomb. But it doesn't work out within his favor. Middle rope drop kick from Pulse. Now lift up and a heavy, right hand connect to the draw. For Impulse, pretty much he only has a small win-loss record, but now kick to the midsection. Tried to at least give Jason Flash the Pulse factor. However, Jason Flash saw it coming. And now looking to pick up Impulse, running knee, connect. But for Jason Flash to not finish and decide to add a bit of a, leg hold. Well, pretty much a leg suspended, moonsault to finish it off. And for Jason Flash thinking he was just gonna win off of that, he had another thing coming, but there's the elbow, straight to the face of But now, what the hell is Robert Roode doing here? Like, he wasn't scheduled to be in this match whatsoever. And Impulse might be out cold. But wait a second now. Impulse back up and Jason Flash realized this. But wait a second, roll pin will roll over. And it's nothing. It would seem like that this was all part of the plan. It was pretty much a distraction from Impulse, pretty much making a call to Robert Roode. Trying to at least distract Jason Flash and let alone distract the referee long enough for him to at least get a win over Jason Flash. Now for Jason Flash, pretty much just taking care of the opposition, let alone the match. But now Impulse back up to his feet. Try to look to go for a disaster kick, almost hits Robert Roode within the crossfire. That just off for Impulse, trying to go to his corner, always looking to use the super cutter, but instead Jason Flash already knew it was coming. So now stomp onto the ankle, and covered now by Flash. And a kick out at 2.9. And Flash thought he heard 3, and pretty much in anger, somewhat stomping onto the mat, but now into the rope going for Impulse, lift him up and slam him back down to earth. And to be truthfully honest, this would be the first time except for Impulse and Jason Flash have fought each other one-on-one. Well, but now Impulse looking to finish off Jason Flash here with the Pulse Faster directly to the head. Covered out by Impulse. And a strong kick out at 2. But now Impulse looking to use with the second step into getting rid of Flash. Looking to go for the bullseye knee. Cover. And what's this? I see that Impulse trying to hang his ankles onto the middle rope. And almost got the 3 count. Now Impulse realizing that there's no way of stopping. Because I have him on the wire, so I might as well just stay on him until that fire burns out. But you have to realize that Jason Flash is somewhat of a dragon for a dance off, and now trying to look to pull a headlock maneuver on Impulse, attempting to try and make him tap out. However, well, it does not work to Jason Flash's advantage as Impulse managed to escape. And you can see the blood run down his face. A knee connects to the face. Cover in the center of the ring. And where the fuck's the ref? Oh, there it is. And I don't know what the hell just happened with the ref. Apparently someone just tried to pull back with the ref. I believe it could have been Robert Roode again. Well, but whatever it is, the ref decision was final. After Jason Flash would take the victory against Impulse. So now our next matchup would be a fight between Amir Fatu versus Jordan Loco. And we're looking backstage as of right now. So our next matchup will be Jordan Loco taking on Amir Fatu, and that match will be coming up next in just a few moments. Here comes Jordan Loco.
Making his way to the ring from Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Dark Horse, Jordan Loco!
Loco pretty much making his way down to the very ring. Now, we'll say that for Jordan Loco has entered at number 1 in the Gauntlet of the Immortals Rumble. And survived for God knows how long before being thrown out. I want to say by, I think it was Amir that threw him out. I have to rewatch the footage to confirm. But it would technically be, well, Amir. So, for Jordan Loco, he's saying that, nah, it's bullshit. So I might as well fight against Amir and show him who exactly I am. Well, be careful what you wish for, because I've been having word that Amir Fatu, pretty much after the Gauntlet, he decided to spend most of his days in the gym while prepping himself. And you ask and you shall receive, Jordan, because here is Amir Fatu. That's pretty much for Amir Fatu. He is like pretty much a king without his crown. Well, a man without his ulafala. So now, Amir Fatu is looking to regain his momentum and pretty much reign supreme over the SWA in just the coming months. And here we go, after Jordan Loco off rip tried to go for a Rolling Thunder or Meteora of some sort. It's basically tried to take down what is Samoan, but instead, after Spear, pretty much run out, somewhat managed to put away Jordan Loco by utilizing a tile driver. And now Amir pretty much looking to go to work onto Jordan. However, for Jordan, I will say that he is not 100%, because somewhere in EAW, he was in like a Royal Rumble type match. And it was in one of those matches where he ended up getting his head kicked in like a fucking soccer ball. And it left him with a short-term CTE for almost the rest of the night. But thankfully, he is okay as of now. You can just hear that chop from Fatu. Where the chop almost sounded like a gunshot went off inside the arena. And now, well, for Fatu, pretty much grabbing the head of Jordan, trying to take him onto the opposite side of the ring. However, for Jordan Loco, not surprisingly going for the LTS, but instead, we're pretty much going for the Loco driver. Or for the frog splash, he gets on Amir, attempting to try and move out of the way, but couldn't. Covered now by Jordan. And you will get the win on Amir Fatu.
Here is your winner, the Dark Horse, Jordan Loco.
And I'm not sure how well will Amir Fatu take that. But if I were Jordan, I say he might well start running if he has the choice. For our next matchup here tonight, if I can find her, will technically be our women's World Gauntlet winner. We're taking on a familiar face that almost everyone would know within the women's division. That being Rosa Diane Martinez. And we're having an announcer change.
The following contest.
And here comes the Women's Gauntlet Rumble winner, Valentino. Pretty much someone being the Iron Woman will within that matchup alone. She had won and is going to Danger Zone in New Jersey. Now get this, it was said by her that technically she would be the first Italian woman, the first Italian woman to main event a Danger Zone like pay-per-view. So technically for Valentino, she is ready to make complete history in just in a matter of weeks. Now here comes Rosa Diane Martinez, and you can hear that she is being welcomed with loud cheers as a welcome back. It seemed like an altercation going on backstage between Amir Fatu and Jordan Loco. And here we go, as Martinez taking on Valentino. Now, I will say that this is kind of like almost a full circle moment, and that is because that for Valentino and Rosa, technically they have known each other in ring for quite a while. As a matter of fact, it was Rosa Diane that taught Valentino how to properly wrestle. So technically this is like a teacher versus student type scenario. And you see Rosa try to go for a quick roll-up pin, but Valentino saw it coming. And I just got word from backstage that it's been made official for next week. And it'll be Amir Fatu taking on Jordan Loco in a steel cage match. Meaning no one will be able to run. And no one will be able to hide. Some tells me that next week is going to get interesting as we're pretty much on the road. We basically would be on the road to, I want to say, Danger Zone. And I also just remembered, I also just remembered that for the tour, the international tour that I mentioned was pretty much for house shows. But I was thinking about it, well, last night. And at some point, I want to bring like the pay-per-views internationally. Well, make the pay-per-views international, what I meant. So who knows? But now Valentino trying to go for somewhat of a running kick. I'm ready to have Cien on the rope. But instead, Rosa will pretty much start it and decide to capitalize. Cover now by Rosa Cien, but a kick out by Valentino. But now Rosa almost looking to pretty much trap Valentino within a trap, lifting her up into, I want to say the wasp driver, but instead Valentino was not letting it happen. Rosa understandably being somewhat pissed off and trying to finish this match almost immediately. Now for Valentino, pretty much almost attempting to try and put away her own teacher at the ring, but now gets to admit that we're looking for a brain buster onto Rosa Cien. Cover. And a kick out by Martinez. Now the fight pretty much taking a turn onto the outside. Seems to be a bit of back and forth between Valentino and Rosa, but now back inside of the ring. And here comes Valentino. Valentino lifting up Martinez and pretty much dropping her onto the top springboard. And Valentino. Well, not Valentino, but Rosa moving out of the way in time. These women are just refusing to let they're refusing to let each other pin. Now into his corner. A quarter counter. And another counter. Well, by Cien seeming to try to trap Valentino within the corner. I don't know what the hell is Rosa trying to do here, but it seemed to work within her favor. And you have to remember that for Rosa, she is an experienced luchador, or luchadora to be exact. And now the double stomp connects onto Valentino, but for Rosa saying that she is not finished. the corner, going for Rosa. And Valentino trying to hyperextend the arm. Now, for Rosa, trying to utilize the Watson driver cover. And a kick out by Valentino. And the shock of Rosa's face set it off. Heavy now for Valentino. Paris has her targets locked and looking to dismount for a massive European uppercut in the corner. Now for Valentino, they're looking like to utilize the brainbuster onto CN cover. And a takeout by Rosa. And you can hear the Louisiana crowd. We'll say it one more time, but now the Rosa pretty much trying to go for a wheelbarrow DDT and connect. The elbow drop connect to her lower back and double stomp onto the gut. And Henry, you want to consider it that both of these women are somewhat cooking, and that is it. And Valentino would take the win over her teacher. Also, sorry if I'm holding you guys up. Hold on, I gotta replug my mic back up. Alright, now my microphone's working. Now then. Let's see. Alright. So for our next matchup, sorry for the wait, will be Alexa Creed taking on Alex Fletcher. And we're now back here in Louisiana. And for some reason we're seeing a lot of green on that goddamn Titantron for some reason. But here comes the Daredevil, Alex Fletcher. And now here comes Alexa Creed. So now here we go between the Daredevil taking on technically a woman that technically she says she wanted to be self-proclaimed as a wrestling Power Ranger. I mean, I can see it. I think. I don't know. Alright, let me get back to commentary. That rep count's already at 5, and pretty much for Alex Fletcher, someone trying to win by count out. I believe she could try to win by count out. The count is at 8, and you can see that for Alex Fletcher celebrating a bit too early. I guess she did win by count out.
Here is your winner,
Alright. So technically, after that count out victory of a fucking match, and that match will be Chloe Page taking on Lena Romeo. Let's go. What the hell? Right. Also, I'm just scrolling through Discord just to see what bullshit is happening amongst the other e-feds I'm in. Now here comes Chloe Page.
The fight is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Madison, Wisconsin. And from Los Angeles, California,
I'm trying my best to hold back my laughter because of what someone said in a Discord chat. But anyways, here comes Lena Romeo. I gave you a hint. But now, pretty much as you see, Romeo And Paige one-on-one for tonight's match, and here we go. Another press suplex by Romeo. Pretty much at least. Ref count is already at 5. Lena Romeo already back in the ring. However, Chloe Paige back up to both of her feet. Where the fuck is that one gift? Here it is. But anyway, back inside the ring going for Chloe Paige. So far after Romeo might actually be in a tap of trouble against Paige, after Paige going for a head scissors and a tope, well, pretty much out of the ring. Chloe would kick out at 2. probably paid for that.
Here is your winner.
Oh shit. Ooh. Now here's a match time. Hopefully able to fucking commentate because I'm already tired as a motherfucker right now. But anyways, our co-main event here tonight. Well, our co-main event here tonight would be the battle of, I want to say, high flyers within the company. I could be wrong, but it would be, well, where is he? There he is. But it would be the battle between Gavin Ashton, Exiled, and Tristan McCarthy. Well, in triple threat action here in our co-main event. Now here we go for triple threat action. And here comes Exile.
Making his way to the ring from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 228 pounds.
This man right here does not need no introduction. Well, yeah, this man does not need no introduction because pretty much almost everyone within the XWA, maybe even the EWL, whenever it comes back, knows exactly who this man is. Technically, he's one of the first male high flyers that this company has ever seen. But the thing is, the opponent that Exile will be facing off for him may not only be a wake-up call to him, but also a little bit of a rivalry from a different company. And here's someone that Exile never thought he would be fighting. That would be Gavin Ashton. A lot of people seem to hate Gavin Ashton within the XWA, or at least possibly only in Louisiana, to be exact. Now the lights have been cut off because, well, the next and final opponent is someone that Exile knows very deeply. Where he sees him as a true opponent, or where he sees him, I guess, another footprint for his soon-to-be title reign that Exile will go on. So pretty much these three men are known for one thing only, and that is to do high flying action. And here we go. As almost immediately you just see what Exile and Tristan will pretty much try to go up against each other and get each other out first. But then they realized there was a third opponent, that being Gavin Ashton. So preparing up for your co-main event was Ashton against Exile against McCarthy. So the Exile pretty much tried to at least go about the battlefield, and now looking to go after it. But now here comes McCarthy. Try to at least put away with Gavin Ashton, but into his corner, the spinning kick. And now Ashton ready to utilize the weapon X onto the back of Exile. And given the fact it is a triple threat, well, that means the weapons are legal. And you just seen Tristan utilizing a kendo stick, but now it seems for Exile, well, and Tristan McCarthy looking to try and reunite with that small rivalry from KPW. If they even had a rivalry, I don't fucking know. Talk about Exile and kick out at one. So far, preparing to catch a spear from McCarthy onto Exile, however, kick out at one. You can see Tristan attempting to try and take the mask off of Exile, but it doesn't work. Drop kick by Gavin on Tristan. I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the smash now, but it seems like these three men are not leaving out of this very ring until one of them ends up winning. And now for Gavin. So throwing Exile into the corner after Tristan. They would realize there's an open window to get rid of Gavin Ashton to be adept. And now seats up for McCarthy and Ashton looking to try and work together to get Exile out of the competition. Third single bulldog takes down Tristan. However, the Exile is not trying to put away anything, but from McCarthy with a surprising boot to the face. And both Ashton and Exile are down. And Tristan could pin either one of them. Instead, with the steel chair, now try to at least put the final nail in the coffin. So for Gavin, for some reason not pinning Exile, but there's the roll through, fireman's carry. And looking to slam back down. So Gavin Ashton, but wait a second, Exile, in what he says, well, pretty much in what he calls was the Dragon Driver. What the Eternity Driver was called. The Eternity Driver or the Internal Driver. What the Internal Bomb or the Eternity Driver. But now the boot to the face of Gavin, cover, and take out a two. Now Exile back go for his feet. Almost like to try to get a weapon, but instead not. So now for Exile, they're trying to snap with pretty much the arm of Christian McCarthy off. With the knee to the gut of Gavin Ashton, the elbow to the face of Christian McCarthy. Now I'm going to enter free cam so that we can get a close look at this. So now for Exile, utilizing a corner combo, keeping Christian McCarthy down. But it's covered by Exile. But wait till here comes Gavin to try to break up the pin. But a kick out of 2. Now for Gavin Ashton, pretty much realizing that he could pretty much put away Exile. There's the jumping knee connecting to the face of Exile. So far it's not going well, but now Exile pretty much looking to utilize pretty much the internal combo and have a seat directly after. But that does leave an opening. Will pray for Christian McCarthy to utilize the C360 cover and an immediate kick out by Exile. So now with Gavin Ashton down for the count, it's pretty much only Christian McCarthy and Exile going one-on-one. But there's a surprising super kick from Ashton and a surprising running knee from Exile. So far now for Exile, lifting up McCarthy, play hit into a corner, but here comes for Gavin Ashton. And he will get himself outside the ring to pull out another steel chair. And now here comes Christian McCarthy. So looking to try to put away Exile, and now it's only a temporary one-on-one between Gavin against McCarthy. Running knee connect. And both men are down, only this time it is Exile and McCarthy. Gavin Ashton could capitalize. And pretty much on a pinfall attempt, but instead saying no, free chair shots for everyone. And now into the corner going for Exile. Here comes Gavin. And now going for a bit of a somewhat of a backslip maneuver, but instead Exile put a stop to it. Now Exile realizing he could win this by any means necessary, but a lumbar check will pretty much might put away Exile. And now Christian McCarthy going for a spinning driver cover, and Christian McCarthy will win it. And a debut, well, pretty much in his debut televised match too. I forgot to mention about that. That for technically this match alone would pretty much be the debut of Christian McCarthy in single competition. Although he did make his appearance at the Gauntlet at Joker with Christian McCarthy, but this is the OG variant of him now. Well, as I'm looking at my fucking phone, it is now that time. The wait is finally over. It is time for your main event of the evening. And our main event will include, well, the heavyweight champion, or I'm not sure, I'm going to be saying heavyweight champion for long, Jamie Alexanderson taking on Ramirez Bay in a non-title main event. And it's our final announcer change for tonight. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event tonight. And look at this.
The following contest is scheduled for one
It seems that Jamie Alexander now has 2 belts on her shoulder.
the Extreme Heavyweight Champion and the Extreme Women's Universal Champion.
So yes, you do see it very clearly that Jamie Alexander having 2 belts, one of them being the heavyweight, well, the women's heavyweight championship and the all-new women's universal championship around her shoulder. Now originally it was going to go to someone else, but due to outside bullshitting interferences, that's not going to happen. So they decided to just say fuck it and just give the universal belt to Jamie Alexander. Now the question is, what's going to happen to the women's heavyweight championship? Well, that belt will be put on the line
From Charlottesville, Virginia,
as I was saying. The women's heavyweight championship will be put on the line for Danger Zone 3 in a match between Jamie Alexander, who is the current champion, versus the challenger, Valentino Martinez. And all of that is going to go down in New Jersey. So now here we go in a non-title match for main event. So now into Rogue Suplex by Ramirez Bay. And now you can see for Jamie Alexander utilizing what's standing moonsaults, and technically she just connected with 3. Back for Ramirez and Bay. Not letting it happen, throwing Jamie Alexander outside of the ring. However, for Jamie immediately hot on her tail. They're picking her up in a 5-buster on the outside. Sorry for yawning, but still. So now for Jamie, they're going for a somewhat of a massive suplex into the stairs. And backside the ring for Ramirez Bay and Jamie Alexander. And now for the rear naked choke of Bay. After Jamie somewhat managed to power through the hold. And the match will continue. So now for Ramirez Bay. They're looking to lift up Jamie almost into an electric chair driver's position, but instead slams her down. Now lifting her up again. Powerbomb. Well, by Ramirez Bay. So now for Ramirez, trying her absolute best to try and get rid of Jamie in the worst way possible. Try to stop her in her path from making sure she goes to Danger Zone 3, and now just repetitive stomp by Ramirez Bay. So into the corner now. Back for Ramirez. We're going to try and utilize something, but instead for Jamie, not letting it happen, and countered by Ramirez. And repetitive stomp will pretty much continue to come forward, but now Ramirez Bay was to pick up Jamie and slamming her down. It seems that for Ramirez is not even finished with Jamie Alexanderson just picking her up and just slamming her down like pretty much like a bag of ice. There you see her targeting the knee, pretty much somewhat of a weak point within Jamie Alexanderson, and there is the level 3 moonsault cover. An immediate kick out by Jamie Alexanderson. Now for Jamie, picking up Ramirez, throwing her to its side, and now with a standing moonsault connect. And so far, but after Alexanderson, it's not finished with Ramirez whatsoever. And this might be a close matchup. Also, for those that are currently in the chat, welcome, but I will say that you have came here a little bit late because this is the main event right now. So now for Ramirez Bay, almost looking to try and utilize, I believe, a bit of a wrist clutch, or pretty much a wrist clutch assault. Not really, because I'm already tired of from doing this show. And granted, this whole show was long overdue. I meant to do it like a few days ago, but I was like, nah, I'll just do it today and get it over with. So now, for Jamie Alexanderson, not looking good here. A bit of a sit down, and the heel kick connects to the center of the face. Jamie wisely moving out of the way, somewhat trying to utilize almost a passive state. They're trying to keep Ramirez Bay down for long. I don't know what is Jamie's strategy here, but now, for just grabbing her by the head, throwing her back into the ring. They have to remember that for Ramirez Bay, now utilizing for 1, 2, and maybe we could get number 3. For a triple hip attack. And Jamie Alexanderson might be down. And a kick out at 2 by Alexanderson. And pretty much you can hear Ramirez what he's saying. I thought the triple hip attack was gonna work. How much damage do I need to do to this woman? Well, to answer your question, I believe quite a lot. But now into the rope and there's the Punisher's boot. Cover. And kick out at 2 by Ramirez. But somehow, some way, both women are just not going down without a fight. Because technically, Jamie is somewhat of a double champion at this rate. Which I don't know how the fuck is that possible if she never won the Universal Championship. Because technically she was given the belt by Brittany Turner. But we don't know. Is that, I mean, we do understand the fact that Jamie went undefeated with the Heavyweight Championship. But I don't think that would be any match for her to be deserving the Women's Universal Championship. And there you see Alexanderson celebrating, thinking she might have just won the match, but she didn't. So now back inside the ring now after Ramirez pretty much somewhat managed to catch Jamie Alexanderson, lacking just a small bit. However, Alexanderson not looking to utilize it, come back, activate it. Now for Jamie, seemed to slam down Ramirez, and now she is fired up. Now you can hear Ramirez saying that well, not Ramirez, but you can literally hear Jamie saying it's over, only to be outsmarted by Ramirez. there's a reason why Ramirez is somewhat called a prodigy, but now here we go. After Ramirez being slid out of the ring and coming back with a clothesline. That's the misdirection clothesline for you. Pretty much a springboard moonsault. But now, after Ramirez looking to use the forearm, springboard forearm to be a that cover now. And Ramirez Bay will get the win in the main event.
Here is your winner,
And ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude tonight's show. Well, for No Limits, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. Well, tune in this Monday for XWA's Onslaught. And with that, we wish you guys well good night, and we will see you guys next time